Most parents believe they would know immediately if someone was abusing their child. But many children stay silent for months, sometimes years. Not because they want to hide it, not because they don't trust their parents, but because they are confused, they are scared, ashamed, or they don't fully understand what is happening. And the biggest obstacle is often not the abuser. It is the fact that many children don't know they should tell. Today, I'm sharing 8 things every parent should teach their child before something happens. And one of these lessons may be the reason many children never speak up. Stay with me, because number 6 is one every parent needs to hear. If you are new here, my name is Clara. I'm a mother of 2 preteens. And on this channel, we have honest conversation about raising emotionally elder children in today's world. So, let's get to it. Let's think about why children often don't tell. Before we talk about protection, we need to understand something important. Most abuse does not begin the way many parents imagine. It rarely starts with force. It often starts with trust. So the person may be a relative, a family friend, a coach, a teacher, someone your child already knows. And sometimes it's someone your child likes. And that is what makes it so confusing for them. A child may think, maybe this is normal. Maybe I'm misunderstanding. Maybe I will get in trouble. Maybe nobody will believe me. That is why education is one of the most powerful protection we can give our children. Now let's start with how we can protect our children. We want to teach them the correct names for body parts. Many families use nicknames for private body parts. Why those names may seem harmless and innocent, but teaching proper names matter. Children who know the correct names are better able to describe what happened, communicate clearly, understand boundaries. So, avoid making private parts seem shameful or secretive. Instead, teach your child that every part of their body deserves respect. This may seem like a small detail, but it can make a huge difference if a child ever needs to explain something important. Now, here's where many children become confused: the different type of touches. So the next to teach them is safe touch, unsafe touch, and confusing touch. Most parents teach safe touch and unsafe touch, but many forget a third category: confusing touch. And this is often where grooming begins. Safe touch may include helping with hygiene when necessary, medical care with a trusted caregiver presence, affection the child is comfortable receiving. While unsafe touch includes touching private parts without health or caregiving reason, touching that hurts them, touching that feels scary, touching that is secretive. But confusing touch may not feel obviously dangerous. It may involve someone your child trusts, someone being unusually affectionate, someone making the child feel special. So teach your child. If a touch makes you feel uncomfortable, confused, scared, unsafe, tell a trusted adult. Children do not need proof that something is wrong before they should ask for help. And so that leads to another lesson many children desperately need. Teach them that their body belongs to them. Many children are taught obedience, but children also need to learn body autonomy. So you teach them that their body belongs to them. I can say no to unwanted touch. I can move away. I can ask for help. Children need no permission to protect themselves. Even when the adult is older, even when the person is respected, even when the person is someone that the family knows. Because knowing boundaries help children recognize when someone crosses them. So the next lesson might be one of the most important in this entire video. We want to teach the difference between surprises and secrets. So ask your child, what is the difference between a surprise and a secret? Let them know a surprise has an ending. A surprise eventually gets shared. But a touching secret should never be kept. Teach this sentence often. Safe adults do not ask children to keep secrets about touching. Let me say that again. Safe adults do not ask children to keep secrets about touching. So if your child remembers only one thing from this conversation, please let it be that. Now we're getting to the part that surprises most parents. 5. Help your child to recognize grooming. Because abuse usually doesn't start with abuse. It starts with attention. So imagine someone buys your child gifts, gives them special treatment, spend extra time with them, make them feel special and important. Would that raise any immediate alarm bell? Probably not. And that is exactly why grooming works. Predators often build trust before they cross boundaries. They may slowly isolate the child. They may encourage secrecy. They may create a special relationship that makes the child feel chosen. So teach your child. Anyone who asks you to keep secrets from your parent is making an unsafe choice. The earlier children understand grooming, the more likely they are able to recognize danger before abuse occurs. Everything we've discussed so far is important. But what I'm about to share now may be the biggest reason children stay silent. We want parents to become the person their child runs to at all the time. Imagine your child finally decides to tell you something. Their heart is racing, they are terrified, they're unsure of how you will react. Then the parent responds, "Why didn't you tell me sooner? Are you sure? What were you doing there?" Then suddenly, the child shuts down. Many children don't stay silent because of the abuse alone. They stay silent because they fear the reaction. So instead, why not try? "Thank you for telling me. I'm glad you told me. I am listening. You're not in trouble." The goal is not to have all the answers immediately. The goal is to become the person your child runs to when something is wrong. And every child needs more than one safe parent. Needs you. Create a family safety network. Ask your child, if you couldn't reach me, who else will you talk to? So together, create a list of trusted adults. This may be parents, grandparents, teachers, school counselor, coaches, trusted family friends. Children should never feel trapped because one trusted adult is unavailable. The more safe connection they have, the safer they are. There's one final thing parents need to know. Sometimes children don't tell at all. Their behavior tells the story instead. So, warning signs parents should never ignore. No sign automatically means abuse, but significant changes should always be taken seriously. So, watch for sudden fear of specific people, emotional withdrawal, increased anxiety, sleep disturbances, unexplained anger, age inappropriate sexual knowledge, avoidance of certain places. A change in behavior is information. It is your child's way of communicating that something may be wrong. So approach with curiosity, listen carefully, stay connected. I want to leave you with these thoughts. Protecting children is not about teaching fear. It's about teaching confidence. Confidence that their body matters, their voice matters, their feeling matters. They deserve safety. They can always ask for help. Years from now, your child may forget many of the conversation you had, but they may remember one sentence, one lesson, one moment when you taught them that their body belongs to them. And if that lesson helped them to speak up one day, it could change the entire course of their life. I want to hear from you. At what age do you think parents should start teaching body safety? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you are raising children or grandchildren, please save this video. One conversation today could give a child the courage to speak tomorrow. And that conversation could change everything. Please subscribe for more practical conversation on raising emotionally safe, confident, and protected children.